All right, guys, we are here in downtown Charleston at Cryofix on 111 Hale Street. We want to first, before we dive into these interviews, we want to thank them for allowing us to come out and do these interviews with our athletes. And just a big shout out to Cryofix. And if you're in the area, come on by. If you need to recoup from the grid this past week or the upcoming season, come out, check out Cryofix. And I'll let these young men introduce themselves, and we'll start over here.
I'm Trey Dunn, freshman quarterback at South Charleston.
I'm Christian Gist, junior linebacker for Capital High School.
Christian, we'll start with you. What are you looking forward to most for the upcoming season?
I'm looking forward to see how we'll do without the people we've had for the past few years. We don't have Carey anymore, and it's nice to see Evan Landers getting working at QB.
Just excited for the season. I understand. Trey, same question.
I'm just excited because I think we'll be pretty competitive this year. So hopefully, like in the playoff picture, and we got a lot of great athletes and line and coaches and everything. So
obviously you play at Coken Middle School. You basically get thrown into the fire at South Charleston. What are you looking forward to, and what do you enjoy about playing quarterback?
I think the biggest thing is just my receivers that I get to throw to. They're just really good, and the line is like huge this year, and the coaches can just draw up anything they want with the receivers we have. So that's probably the biggest thing.
I understand that. Now, Christian, a little different question for you. What have you improved on from your sophomore year to your junior year?
I've improved reading the plays, reaction time, and dropping back on pass routes, picking up the slants, and just mainly my aggressiveness and my speed.
Now, Trey, when you play this season, obviously you're a freshman getting thrown right into the mix at a high level in high school football. What does this team have that may be different than other teams?
I think speed is a big thing. I think we got a lot of speed, like all across the board, and I think coaching. I mean, our coaches can draw up. They can draw up anything they want really because of the guys we have, and the line too. Our line is huge, so I think the line and the athletes and the coaches are all. It's just all comes together kind of.
Same question. What is different about this team than you had maybe your sophomore year and freshman year?
Well, same thing he said. We have speed now. We don't have the biggest line in the state, but I feel like we have one of the fastest. We're very agile. We can move. Yeah.
Now, Trey, you got a lot of hype around you this year. How do you take that hype and just bring it down and still play the game at a high level?
I try not to focus on it too much when I'm playing because I don't want it to get really in my head or anything. I just try to focus on the game itself and just try to ignore all that stuff during the game and just try to focus on what we need to do, and then everything else should take care of itself.
Now, Christian, you played behind a lot of good linebackers at Capital. You played behind Dorian, Brees Hoff last year. You're playing alongside Logan this year. What can you take from their game to make your game better?
Just the stuff that they've taught me throughout the years. All of the work that I've put in with them. Going to Magic Island, working out with them. It makes me feel like I need to put a name out there for myself and not be in the shadows.
Nothing wrong with that. No. Trey, obviously South Charleston had a tough season last year. They went 3-7. What can you do at the quarterback position to help this team get over that hump and make the playoffs?
I think keeping everybody focused and focus on football and not get distracted with outside stuff. I think that's a big thing. Just being a leader and trying to lead by example.
Perfect. Christian, I can't say y'all had a rough year last year. You obviously lost in the semis last year to Spring Valley. But it seems like the semifinals, you all are a consistent figure there. I believe it's 6 years in a row that you all have made the state semis. But what can you all do this year to maybe get over that hump and make it to Wheeling?
Our main problem is that we like to start doing what we believe is right instead of listening to the coaches the whole time. And I feel like once we get over that problem, we can get a Wheeling.
Now, you all play in the same conference against each other. Week 2, to be exact. What are you going in against the South Charleston team with a great quarterback and a great team this year. What can you do to help Capital get that win?
Just do what the coaches tell me. Study how they play. That's really all we can do. Just do what we're supposed to do.
Trey, you all have a tough week 1 matchup against GW. Lost last year to GW. What can you all do to get that win week 1?
I think we need to watch a lot of film and prepare good these last couple of days we have. But I think if we just listen to the coaches like Christian said and just do what we're supposed to do and just be focused on that game, I think everything will take care of itself.
Now, obviously, we're going to ask you a fun question to let you go and finish your treatment. But week 2, who wins?
I mean, I can't see the future. I mean,
If you had to predict the game, who wins? Don't overthink this question.
of course I'm going to say Capital. I'm not going to say.
That's all I want you to say. Just say your team. Trey, good luck today. I know you all play Hurricane. What are you looking forward to most to playing in that grid today?
It's going to be my first time playing against another AAA school, so I'm excited about that today.
Good luck. We appreciate you taking the time out. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.